Farm Small, Farm Smart Daily is part of the Modern Grower Podcast Network. Check out some of our other shows like Carrot Cash Flow, the Growing Microgreens Podcast, and Farm Small, Farm Smart. Learn more about the shows using the link below. The plant sale thing is interesting, and I'm looking at your Instagram here. You did the plant sale on March 2nd of this year. Is this the idea? You say, here's the plants we're going to grow for ourselves to put on the farm. We need X quantity. We'll overplant, giving us a surplus, and then we'll have a plant sale to sell. That covers, like you said, the cost of the soil, the seeds, the little tags I can see you have, the pots, all that type of stuff. And then at the end, you're left with your plants. So is that the thought? We're just going to overplant our own starts, sell the surplus, and use that to cover the cost of our own starts?
That was the thought last year. 2023, that was the thought. We're going to overplant. We're going to offer it for sale at the farmer's market. We're going to offer it for sale at the farm. If we sell them, great. They paid. We basically going to get our plants for free. That worked out well enough that this year, we not only overplanted what we were going to grow, but we planted additional varieties that the homeowners would want to grow. More, not necessarily that our varieties are not good enough for the homeowner or they're a commercial variety only. It's that most people don't know BHN 871 or STM 2255 tomatoes. They know Celebrity, Better Boy, and Big Beef. So we bought in those seeds and we grew those just to sell. We don't grow those varieties for our U-pick or our commercial sales, but we grew them just for the plant sale. And it worked out great. We sold vegetables, we sold flowers, we sold blackberry plants, 1 gallon blackberry plants. And we actually sold out of blackberry plants this year at the plant sale. We just replanted another 2,000 1 gallon blackberry plants to sell. We're trying to market them wholesale to local nurseries as well as retail to our on-farm customers. And we're going to have them available for our plant sale next year.
Can you do those from cuttings off your existing plants?
You can, but every variety we grow is patented. We buy them tissue culture from AgriStarts in Florida. We pay the royalty on them, so then we can legally sell them without any repercussions from the university.
Got it. I love the idea of the plant sale. Okay, so in 2023, when you did that, how many, or even you can use this year, I guess it doesn't matter the year, how many plants do you think you're selling? It looks like you got 4-inch pots of tomatoes here. Give people some idea, what's the volume of starch you're moving?
So we do everything at 4-inch, 18 flat 4-inch. And this year we sold 3,000, 4,000. We did pick up a local hardware store that was buying from us. They were buying 300 to 500 a week for about a 2 or 3 week stretch. In the spring, when everybody's happy and wanting to be in the yard, we don't have much of a spring in Texas. It goes from nice weather for 2 weeks to this sucks, it's hot. But to the 2 weeks that it's nice, everybody wants to plant something.
If you throw out the blackberries, do you do the same pricing for the starts that you do the vegetables? It's just one price per 4-inch pot, everything's whatever, X dollars?
Yeah. So for the wholesale, we just did flat rate per, don't matter what it is. And then for the retail, I want to say it was $4 per 4-inch. And no, I'm sorry, it was $3 per 4-inch. And it didn't matter if it was a pepper, a tomato, a zinnia, rosemary, whatever. We sold it $3 flat rate.
It's a good price. I was shocked this summer looking at Home Depot. You get organic tomatoes, at least out here, I think it's $5.99 a plant. So less than that, people are making money or saving money as a customer. The tomatoes you're selling, they look beautiful, really nice size. How does this work out in the market gardening context? Again, I'm thinking I'm a market gardener. I have some propagation space. You're doing your sale in Texas in March. That's early in the season for a lot of market gardeners. Not a lot of cash flow coming in March. You have a plant sale. That's one way to get cash flow because that plant doesn't need to be right.
That was our thought for sure. Was we don't have anything available to pick in March. We don't really have much to sell in March except to our restaurants. We have some microgreens. We have some herbs that we grow in a greenhouse. But other than that, our cash flow is pretty slim. In January, February, March, we start picking in April. The plant sale was, we're already putting forth effort to plant our own plants. So let's just make some money while we're at it, or at least generate some revenue to help get ready for the season.
And it works synergistically for your farm, I think. If you're a farm that's just selling at, say, farmers markets, obviously you could maybe take some to the farmers market and sell there. But if you want to move volume, that's coming out of your farm, people coming to the farm to buy. And you already have people used to that from coming there for the U-pick, from coming for the farm stand, that type of thing. So that it all helps, as you've already said, hey, we're a destination, come here to buy stuff. People are used to coming to you to buy stuff. So by you having plants and stuff at your farm, it's not hard to get people out there, because if you're a market farm that's selling at a CSA or something, maybe people aren't as used to coming to your farm. Now you got to do this additional work pickup, right? Because I got to get them to come out. They're used to me bringing them the stuff, but now you got to get them to come here to do it.
And we're very fortunate that we have a large gardening community in the area. Even though these folks come out to our farm and they may pick 15 or 20 pounds of vegetables, they have a garden at their house. They tell me about it when they're here, picking my tomatoes, telling me about how their tomatoes aren't doing good, or they're not ripe yet, or whatever it is. So we took advantage of that, knowing that the local community does garden. Best question when they're here, hey, what do you fertilize with? How do you do this? How do you do that? Again, we're an open book. We're not trying to hide anything. We'll tell people exactly how we're planting, when we're planting. Our first frost date, or our last frost date, is March 15th. We start gambling on planting tomatoes the first week of March. I start planting the first week of March and try to have them all in the ground by the 15th. I haven't been caught yet, but eventually I will.
Hey there, guess what? If you're a farmer, you can have your low tunnels paid for by the NRCS. They have this cool new program where farmers can get $4 to $5 for each square foot to help with the Quick Hoops low tunnel system, frames and fabric included. It's like free money to help you grow more stuff on your farm. Want to learn more about Quick Hoops and the NRCS program? Click on the link below.